Hello and welcome to our concert. Our next concert will be on the 30th of August at 4 o'clock.
That's an extract from Schumann's Papillon, or Butterfly, and Mariana's got something that she'd like to show you.
There are some butterflies, and we've got some caterpillars, and they've turned into butterflies.
And we've still got
One
left to hash. We've got a lovely programme of music by Schubert and Schumann for you today. Marx is going to tell you a little bit about the violin pieces.
Yes, we start with Schumann's Violin and Piano Sonata in A minor. It's a wonderful piece. If we think of there being two sides to Schumann's personality, Florestan, the extrovert, wild and passionate, and Eusebius, the introvert, more fragile and inward. We very much hear Florestan in the first and the third movements of this sonatas. The first movement has a very passionate melody. He writes mit leidenschaftlichem Ausdruck, with passionate expression, and there's a sense that this melody that you hear right at the beginning, it just drives with intensity through the whole movement really. And in the last movement we also have Florestan featuring through quasi moto perpetuo, fast semiquaver movement in both instruments. And in the central movement, the allegretto, we hear Eusebius. There's something much more intimate, more fragile, more inward, more skittish, more playful, and more changeable in mood. It's interesting to compare this piece with another great piece in A minor for violin and piano by Schubert, and this is around 35 years earlier, so around it's written in 1816 and the Schumann is 1851. And in the Schubert, the first movement has some equally very intense music, but Schubert expresses this through very wide dramatic intervals. You hear the violin coming in, bam, 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 very expressionistic and quite modern sounding. But then elsewhere in the sonatina, there's moments of great intimacy, quintessentially Schubertian, always beautiful but tinged with melancholy. And you hear that, I think, especially in the second and the fourth movements. So enjoy these two great pieces.
I'm also going to play two transcriptions by Liszt of a song by Schubert, Liebesbotschaft, and a song by Schumann, Widmung. Both of these are so celebrated and they're exquisite expressions of love. Now Schumann loved the poet Robert Burns, and in fact the only poet he set more than Robert Burns was Heinrich Heine, so he had a great interest in Scotland. So we thought it would be perfect to finish off today's concert with a piece of Scottish music, a Scottish country dance, and it was written by one of our listeners in Peebles. He's called Melvin Cannell. It's a beautiful piece of music, and he's also put together a dance which is called Mariana and Fudge. So one day when all of this is over, we very much hope to take part in this dance, and that Mariana and her beloved guinea pig Fudge will be able to participate. Enjoy today's concert.